In this video, I want to take a look at one way that we can add an entire new HTML element using JavaScript. So we have our output and our date output elements that we have been adding these string variables to. I'm going to comment this out, and I want to add some new elements into them. So we'll add a paragraph tag, just creating that HTML in a string. So we'll say let paragraph open, then let paragraph close equal our closing tag. And let text, let my text equal hello world wide web. Let my ID equal my ID. Now we can, using this document dot get element by ID output dot enter HTML again, like we've been using, we can let that equal this paragraph. So paragraph open plus some text that we want to put in there. This is in my paragraph plus paragraph close. And then in our other div that we have, document dot get element by ID. We're not really putting the date in here, but I'm going to use date output. I guess we could put the date in there somewhere. So dot enter HTML equals, and in this one I want to create a div element. Here I'm going to set the property to ID, or the property ID to equal, I'll say this is plus whatever I have in my ID plus then my closing quote here. Now notice I'm opening or wrapping the string in single quotes so that I can use double quotes inside of it without having to escape them. So then I closed my opening quote here. Then I'm going to add my ID to this, or whatever I have in my ID. And then I need to remember to put this closing double quote here. And then my closing tag. Then I'm going to add another variable in here. I'm going to add today dot to locale string. And then I'm going to create my closing div tag. So now I have this paragraph open, paragraph close, some text inside of there. And then down here, I'm creating a new div with the ID, this is, and then whatever's in the my ID variable. Closing that, adding today.toLocale string, and then my closing div tag. So now when we save this, I can refresh my page, and I'm getting, we cannot set the property inner HTML of null. I forgot to put this into a string. So now we have this paragraph with this is in my paragraph, and then we have this date to locale string. We can use these developer tools to go in and see those elements. Down here we can see this paragraph, the opening and closing tags are there, and then inside this date output element we have the div ID equals this is my ID with the date that we put in there. Again, I can put whatever I want to inside of this. If I wanted to put A, B, C, D, E, F, G, we can. And when we refresh this page, we go to this element, and then we see this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You can use that. We're just creating those elements on the fly. This is just one way that we can do that. There are other ways to create elements depending on what it is you need to do. But if you already have an element on the page and you can create this simple little string like we have here, that's a simple way to be able to add that to your page.